looking no more, no more, no more, no more, no more. Y'all need to go on Dino, by the way, album that just dropped, her EP, and go support my little sister. Heard me?
So where does one get a cookie from?
I'm done with him.
Thank y'all for coming tonight. We talk about the art of friendship.
The art of friendship.
What's your definition of friendship, Trishelle?
The definition of friendship is someone that stand by you through thick. I was about to say stick.
She been drinking.
Through thick and thin. Someone that really love you. Like, they got a lot of people with the fake shit that's going on. Like, I like what you said last week when we was talking about, somebody wiping your ass when you can't.
My definition of friendship is somebody that's going to stand in the gap for you when you can't make decisions for yourself.
I told you I did that in this girl.
Yourself.
I put an enema in a girl booty when she was gone. She had weight loss surgery, right? So I miss my children, birthday, and everything. And I always be with my kids on their birthday because they birthday on the same day, different years, right? So she asked me to come with her to do the weight loss surgery. She was having a weight loss surgery, and it was in like Opelousas or something like that. And I was like, all right, because I really fucked with her. I thought she really was my friend, And it was a point where she had nausea or whatever after her surgery. So she was like, the doctor said she had to put the enema in her upper, booty hole. And you stupid. And me being a friend that I am, she was weak. So, you get out of surgery, you be weak and stuff like that. So I said, all right, I'll do it. So she went and washed herself up and I put it in for her or whatever. But throughout our friendship, she kept telling me she don't think she around the right people. And, she didn't really think I was a friend. And I was like, I ain't understand that. I'm like, bitch, when you be in the hospital, I'm there. When you need me, I'm there. She was there for me on some things too, but I just think maybe it was, I don't know, low self-esteem or some shit she was going through. Because I felt like I proved to her that I was a friend. Because friends don't do that.
And that could have very well been. It could have been some things that she was going through. And maybe whatever you two had no longer aligned with what she needed.
And also, with the guy she dated, I really didn't like him.
Sometimes guys have a big impact.
I didn't like him. And I remember she needed to go get her ties. You know how you go get your tires rotated and stuff like that. I woke up 6 a.m. I didn't have a car at the time because I had got in a major wreck. Remember that?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, she came by my house. She left her car and she was like, you could go bring my. I was like, yeah, I'll bring your car. I bought her car and everything to find out she with the dude. And she gave the dude gave the dude, telling the dude, well, Trishelle got my car. You won't be here or you won't leave before she come. He was like, I don't got time to be dealing with Trishelle. And I was like, how you give him a little ultimatum about me giving him a choice when I'm the bitch that be there for you?
But don't you find it a little different with friendships and jazz? We about to talk to you. She just started into a whole story.
I know, but I'm just saying
it's relevant.
It's a hurtful thing.
I just tease.
This is my thing.
It is.
If you gonna be with people and you think they not your friend, stop wasting people's time. If you got issues you need to deal with within yourself, you need to deal with those things. Don't take on friendships if you feel like you don't have friends. Because, Jazz, like me and you talked about, manifestation. Yeah. If you keep speaking, I ain't your friend, you putting that out in the atmosphere, you putting that out in the environment, so it's like, bitch, I ain't your friend. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was kind of hurtful. So now I don't really let people get close to me like that.
I don't blame you.
I don't.
I'm a person, I definitely take friendship to a whole nother level. I was telling my followers earlier today, I like to call myself a self-appointed friend expert.
Oh, what that mean?
I have had the same friends since 8th grade.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
I have three best friends. One is from 8th grade. The other one is from 9th grade. The other one is from 10th grade.
And it's more than 5?
It's 3. I have 3.
Oh, it's 3. Okay, it's 3. It's
2
3.
males
Okay.
and 1 female.
Oh, that's dope.
And they've all been in my life consistently.
Yeah.
Not like, we fall off a year.
Yeah, 1 minute we talking, 1 minute we not.
And
like that
all
shit.
of them are not friends that some of my friends, one of my best friends, I may not speak to him for months at a time. But when I call him or if he calls me, it's like nothing ever fell off.
Right.
If I need him for anything, it is almost as if I don't even have to ask.
Yeah.
They offer, and I think that's a big deal. Winfred was saying earlier, what do we consider friendships? I liken friendships to a relationship because it's going
Yeah, it
somewhere or it
is.
isn't. It's going
Friendships are
somewhere or it
relationships.
isn't. I think a lot of times, like you was mentioning earlier, that's why I ask you. People don't understand too. Sometimes your friendship no longer serves that person need.
Yeah.
And I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a fire sign. So when I friend, I'm giving you all of me, and I expect the same thing. I expect authenticity. I expect you to be genuine when it's harming me and stop it, or let's work on a better way of dealing with it. But when I'm done with you, you gonna know it.
Yeah, and you know what? I feel like it's draining
It
to
is.
keep letting somebody come in and out your life because to me it's not sincere.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? To be in and out of somebody's life, and 1 minute you're not messing with them, then you're going to your other friends and talking about them, but not really telling your other friends what the fuck the shit you do.
But see, I don't believe in that. I don't like the circle. I actually have a very close circle, and we call ourselves Kiss by Judas. Shout out to KBJ.
Okay.
The thing about us is one of the things I don't tolerate is you're not gonna get into it with me, and I'm gonna see it on social media. I think that's happening way
should come
too
with age,
often
though.
now. And listen, here's my thing. Even if I consider you my friend, and you go on social media and blast me, you never gonna get me out of my character. I'm never entertaining you on that.
That's
level.
dope.
I'm never gonna answer you.
I'm like that, too.
never gonna respond to you. It is what it is.
If
Yeah.
you shade me on social media, keep shading.
I'm never
I'll
gonna
never speak to
entertain you.
again, though.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
It's
Thank
the
you.
friends, the relationship is it can't be salvaged.
And I think another thing is if you have mutual friends, like you say, she gonna go and tell these. Listen, don't go and excuse somebody else's
Yeah.
vision of my character. Don't
Right.
do me that.
And the thing of it is, if you know you don't fuck with me, don't pretend. I'm good. I'm gonna wake up every morning feeling all right.
Yeah, I think we live in a society where we want everything to look good,
Yeah.
and it don't feel good.
Right.
You know, it's a good look me being on here with Miss T. This is a good look, y'all.
Oh,
This is a
God.
good look.
Oh, God.
But anybody who know me know one thing. I have been invited to events. If I don't mess with you,
I'm not going.
I don't show up.
Right.
I'm not just
And-
going there
and-
just for a good look, and I know the party gonna be lit. That's
Right.
not who I am as a
And
person.
you mentioned being a Sagittarius. I'm a Leo. I will
Whew.
walk into a place and see you and act like you dead.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I like about me and Winfred friendship. It's like it's the loyalty. You know
It's
what I'm
the
saying? Like, and a
loyalty.
lot of
That's what
people
it
don't
is.
have loyalty. Like, they feel like, one other thing the other problem I had was she was trying to be friends with all the celebrities. Like, it was just crazy.
And what I tell you,
And
all the
calling
time, I
them,
don't
they
care
my
about the people.
sister and all. I'm like, you don't really know her.
Yeah.
You know, I don't care about that.
Yeah, Win don't care. Win be like, fuck them bitches. What you crying over that hoe for? She wouldn't do it for you. Stop letting people get close to you.
Yeah,
and
sometimes people attach themselves too quick.
and I just started doing that. Like,
Yeah,
I
you
giving
know
people
what?
my
You gotta-
phone
you gotta
number.
protect
And
your
Jasmine
energy.
and I talked about the other day when Drake made that song "No New Friends." That's the
Whew.
fakest song you can ever.
Oh yeah,
Dummy
yeah.
God
ass.
will bring new people into your life. I was just telling a few of them watching,
Fucking
but
titty
anyway,
ashy.
I was telling my barber this morning. Shout out to Charlotte. I was telling him. I told.
I was just looking at that bitch.
I told my barber when Hurricane Zeta came, I said, man, my gate blew down. And I hang with a group of crazy Marines. It's half Marines, half police officers. And he was like, your gate blew down. He said, go by the wood. We'll come by the house and put the gate back up. And I looked at him. I said, I'm hanging with a different kind of group now. Because, just to say, somebody come put your gate back up. They
Yeah,
don't
that's
want
dope.
nothing. That's like old school shit. You fix a pot of beans and get a case of beer and you got a gate. You know,
Yeah.
fine, but that's old school.
Yeah.
relationship.
Yeah.
You know, like I could call T, I could call my boy Vic, my boy Mo. I could call them and they there.
Yeah.
Y'all there. Jasmine, you too. It's like y'all don't want nothing in return. Either.
No.
And people are in inauthentic friendships, and friendships are just as toxic as intimate relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My brother always used to tell me you have to make people earn your friendship.
Yeah.
And I believe so. Like, Cause all throughout my little career, you know, in the NOLA or whatever, I always been around people thinking they were my friends, and they really wasn't.
But see, you in a
But it's a blessing though to know now.
Position, though, because you a celebrity. I mean, we just Joe Schmo, so I guess
No, because it happened in jazz world, and it also happened in your world too. It happened all over.
Right.
You know, but I'm just grateful to have people that really care about me and really want me to succeed. And it took a minute to, you know, really I had to start being a friend. You know, like you gotta start being a friend to know what a friend is.
Yeah.
So when I start being a real friend, because I used to be fucked up with it. You heard me, be honest with you.
Not to me ever.
Not to you, but to certain people, especially people I didn't fell out with and they didn't come back. I'll fuck over them bitches. You heard me?
But you know what? To me, I set a boundaries. You wasn't gonna do that to me, and I wasn't gonna do that to you.
Right, but look. You told me that long time ago.
Yeah.
You said stop letting all those people going back and forth, being cool with them people, and you know they don't really fuck with you. They fucked over you before, and you just, I said, I don't know, my fucking heart just good.
But any relationship, if you in a relationship with a guy, if you have friends, family members, you have to set up boundaries. Even a job. This is the time that I'm accessible to y'all. You call me during this time, I'm here for you. But I have to adjust that time and go do my family thing. I have to do some mental health or some relaxation or some yoga or whatever. And that's what I want Jasmine to expound on a little bit more. How should people deal with toxic relationships when it comes to friendships? How do you get out of them? What's the red flags? And what to do to make a peaceful exit?
I think people don't realize, don't take time. Let's say that. Don't take time to value themselves. So they find themselves in relationships that is no longer serving them.
Yeah.
And let's be real. Sometimes being in a relationship, in a friendship, has more attachments than being in a relationship with your partner.
Okay.
Okay, because I mean, look at me for instance. I have had some of the same relationships since 8th grade. That was way before I even met my spouse. 9th grade. That was before I met my spouse and my children. You see what I'm saying? So, but what you have to do is, because we don't take time for ourselves, sometimes we have to sit back and realize, does this relationship serve me in a positive manner? Is it like, what am I getting out of it? Because I think a lot of people don't realize a friendship is a relationship. It's a two-way street. And sometimes sometimes one of the friends then threw the anchor off the ship and it's just stopped. It's just not moving. Yeah. But in a friendship, it should be forward progress, just like in a relationship. You parallel it. It should always be forward progress.
Right.
But if one of us is anchored and one of us is moving, then I'm all the way up the river, and you still sitting back there at Chalmette, and you don't realize this relationship is no longer serving us.
But you communicate it first when you're on two different waves?
You definitely should.
Do what I do and leave and
walk
away.
No. That's
I'm
very...
a runner.
Listen, and if you are a runner, that's something that you need to address in therapy. Heavy on the sea. But
Jasmine,
listen, here's the thing.
That's funny.
We not gonna fight online tonight.
Here's the thing.
I'm a runner.
People that are runners, people that are shut you out. But I find that's a fire sign people. Oh, okay, this ain't working for me.
You a fire sign?
Yeah.
Leo.
I'm a earth sign.
I will put you. Okay, this ain't working for me. I'm done.
Right.
And my thing is, I'm silent. I don't even know you in the room.
It's
but
obvious
that
when
doesn't work.
No more.
But what you need to do, what you should do, what's healthy to do, if you call this person your friend. And let's not give the old cliche, she not gonna want to listen to me. It's not your role to make them listen.
Right.
It's your role to share how you feel.
Right.
So you use a lot of I feel statements. I feel hurt. Not I feel like you did, because then that's accusing and you can't hear me. But if I tell you, T, when we was out the other night, I felt hurt.
Yeah.
When you said such and such, that made me feel like this. You gonna understand that better than me coming at you on some, because you told old dude such and such. Look, are you defensive already?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Talk about
it's the way it's the way you communicate.
How that person, because the person gonna forget everything, but they're not gonna forget how you made them feel.
Ooh, I say that all the time.
I'm gonna overthink it. I'm gonna go ahead and start separating myself with you in my head. And then all of a sudden, I'm just never going to speak to you again.
Yeah, but at that rate, how are you growing from that? And how is the person that you...
I won't be petty.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're going to be petty, that's something that you have to deal with. That's something that you got to take with you.
Let me give Jasmine a shout out. Jazz on Instagram, @JazzTheMotivator. Jazz took her licensing test for social work, and she is
Yes.
now a clinician. And in the state of Louisiana, there is an 85.
Explain to them what a
She can
what
do
is
it, but let me
again?
give her. She is a clinician.
Oh, is she a clinician?
She's an
I think.
LCSW.
Okay,
Heavy on
explain
the
that
She
to
is
them.
the highest level of social worker there is. The
Yes.
only thing higher than that, she can get a PhD or she can get all of these doctorate degrees. But Jasmine is the absolute shit. And
Yes,
in the
thank
state of
you.
Louisiana, there is an 85% fail rate. The cards are stacked against you when you go and
Yes.
take this test. 85% of the people
And
that
you
do
passed.
so
And I passed.
fail.
Congratulations.
She
That's
passed
dope.
it the first time.
Oh, you was determined.
Yes,
A
I
black
was.
girl from
Positive
New Orleans.
affirmations.
She said
Wait,
herself,
from the Fisher Project, eh?
from the
Fisher
Fisher
Project.
Project,
Okay.
that they said never would have made
That
it.
phenomenal Fisher.
The phenomenal.
The phenomenal Fisher.
Jazz, tell people what an LC, heavy on the C, right?
Heavy on the C.
LCSW does.
Well, a licensed clinical social worker is able to
Why she got real
diagnose.
powerful?
We are able to
You
diagnose
saw that? I see
you.
it changed the voice and everything.
We are able to provide therapy to you. We are able to work in the capacity of doing policies and procedures. A lot of us work in administration. A lot of us have our own private practices, which I've always had my own private practice. One of the things that I can definitely say that my clinical license has allowed me to do is bring in more income.
Okay.
One of the things that I would definitely encourage anybody who's graduating with a degree in social work, if it's a bachelor's and you get your master's, and then shoot for your licensure as a master level social worker, but don't stop there, go and get your clinical license. So one of the biggest things that I like to tell my people that they can understand is you can share all your tea with me and it's safe.
So let me ask you this. You
She's
like a
not lying.
hold up.
She don't tell people business.
You like a walk-in clinic.
I'm a walk-in therapist.
I could have a therapy session with you.
You can have
right
a therapy
now.
session with me, and I cannot share it with
Wow.
anybody. So share your tea with
She
me.
can lose her license.
It's safe. That's one of my newest ventures that I'm going to be coming out with. Sometimes people don't even need advice, and as a social worker, we don't really give advice because you know what you're going to do. We help you navigate the right answer.
Yeah.
But one of the things that I want to do, sometimes you just want to get it off your chest.
Okay.
And have a healthy venting session where nobody don't have to know what you say. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's not good to tell your girlfriends or your family about what your husband doing. That ain't safe all the
Right.
time because you're going to forgive him. But
And
they
they
not.
not.
So, Jazz, when I want to break up with a toxic friend, let's give me some free therapy because I'm petty and I'm slightly evil. So when I want to break up with a toxic friend, tell me what to do.
Well, I'm not going to give you free therapy, but what I will do is give you
You
some
gonna give me
coping
free
skills.
therapy because you my friend.
I will give you some coping skills as a therapist. I cannot provide therapy to you because that would be a dual relationship, and I'm not losing my license. behind that.
Conflict of interest, baby.
Dual relationship, and I'm not losing my license.
Well, tell
But
me,
let's give you some
suggest
coping
to me.
skills.
Look, I
let's
know-
give you some
hold
coping
on,
skills.
Hold on. You're not gonna cut me off, Jasmine. We fuss every show. I'm educated too.
I can't stand you.
I'm
Nobody
educated,
can
too.
stand Winfred Warrick.
I love my HBCU.
Clearly, we
With
do.
that said, suggest to me how I should break up with my toxic.
That sound better.
What I would
I know semantics also.
Okay, what I would do, breaking up with your toxic friend, so that I would definitely suggest
So
having a
how-
conversation.
Seriously, in all seriousness,
I'm
this
ser-
how I break up with a toxic friend.
You just told us.
I just stop speaking to you and I run. I break up with toxic jobs like that. I'm a runner.
Okay.
I don't have time for it. Life too short. I just don't speak to you no more.
Okay, and what I suggest you do is to change that behavior. And
Okay.
how do you change that behavior? The first thing I suggest you do is to talk. Because once you get to that point, you've allowed it to build up. When
Yeah.
you realize that this person has done something that wronged you the first time, pull them to the side and address it. I'm real big on going to lunch so I can share with you how I feel. Why? Because we out in
You
front of
try.
other people. You not going to get loud. I'm not going to, we got a certain
get
decorum that we going to hold. I want to take you to lunch and I want to show you. But me taking you out to lunch and taking you to coffee, that's showing you that I'm invested in you and I'm invested
Isn't
in
that
it.
a certain form of to use a bad word, but that's kind of trapping the person. Like when you get them out to eat, eating is intimate, you're in a restaurant or something like that, so they kind of bound to that space.
Yeah, and that's the whole
Gotcha.
purpose of it, because I don't want to, and you know your friend. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't want to meet you at your house and you click out and you going off and you not hearing me. And like I said, me and T just played, they were just role play. I want to tell you things where you're going to hear me. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get both you and I in a space that's not familiar to either of us.
Okay.
Right.
Okay? Then I'm going to share with you I feel statements. I don't want to come at you accusing you of being defensive and you did this or you did that, and I want to come at you with I feel this way. I feel because, and then I can share with you some
And you can
examples
also do
why.
that in an intimate, in a marriage or a date.
Definitely.
So when you know, sometimes y'all African American women wake up with attitudes. We talk about it all the time.
Oh,
So
Lord.
when I go downstairs, I can say, babe, I feel disrespected.
Yes.
Yeah, that sound right.
But I mean, that's a whole relationship. The chances of you packing up and clicking out and going, I'm out of here, because you're not gonna do that. But when you and it depends on the friend. But one of the things that I strongly suggest is stop allowing it to tarry. What are you allowing this person to keep injuring you
words,
for?
Jasmine.
Okay,
Explain
stop
to people
allowing
what
it to
tarry
go
is.
on and on and on and on and on.
Right.
What you doing that for?
It just make you madder. It make me madder.
Because at that point when you talking to her, you on some, look, I'm sick of you and I'm sick of your shit because you did ABC.
So Jasmine, let me
don't
tell you
do
what
all that.
tarrying does to my spirit. Amen. My cash app is let me tell you what tarrying does to my spirit. I don't know. I'm just an angry person. T, y'all both know that. I think T know it a little bit
You're
better.
not angry like that.
I don't know, Winfred. You just cut them off.
If it festers in my spirit, I'll start hating.
Oh,
No,
Lord.
listen.
Jasmine, you
I
gotta
don't
send
have-
me your rates.
Well, listen. I
Well,
don't
you
have a
can't.
friend.
She can't do it for you. You gotta go to
but I can
one of her
refer you.
coworkers. Yeah, she can
I
refer
don't
you.
have a friend in the past, present, or in the future that's gonna allow me to hate them. Nobody's gonna take my
I'm
energy
saying
like
hate.
that.
No,
I
what's
know
strong
what
in
you're
this life?
saying,
I
but
don't
I'm
hate anybody.
saying
Yes,
that
I do.
if we were friends at one point,
Uh-huh.
I can't allow anybody to get me so out of my character till I hurt you.
Yeah, that's
I
power
hate
over
you.
you.
You got too much power over me.
Yeah.
I'm not even that chick that I'm gonna let you live in my head rent free. That's why when you were saying she go and talk to all of these people, now y'all got me. One thing anybody know, Nicola Shina Molet, shout out to my pit bull. You can't go sit down and tell her anything about me.
Right.
Nothing.
Well, let
She
me
going
tell
in.
you. Let me tell you why why I get so angry, because I'm an all-in friend. When you need
You're
me
right.
out there, I shift stuff around for you. I will do anything in the world for you, and I've already learned how.
Now you about to cut up.
So I've already learned how to not expect. Y'all can't have no side conversation while I'm sitting up here telling y'all my business.
I'm just sharing.
She's telling me about
T about to
drinking
cut
the-
up.
This show is sponsored by LaSalle.
Honey cognac. You heard me.
Now go ahead.
Give me the lemonade while y'all sitting up there having
She about to
sidebar
cut up.
conversation.
She mixing. She about to cut up
Oh,
for
T
real.
about to
I know I'm not.
She gonna cut
So
up, y'all.
wait. So what I was saying? Oh, I lost my train of thought. That looks good.
Because you was worrying about what she was
LaSalle
telling
is
me.
good.
Nosy ass.
I forgot what I was gonna say, but I'm bringing it to Slick now. My other Leo, how you cut people off, bro?
Where is his mic?
Oh, mine tank.
Oh. Well, we ghetto as fuck here.
I don't give a fuck.
That's all right.
I mean, I really don't care. How you cut
I'm
them
sort
off?
of like you, bro. I just stop
Team
fucking
Leo.
with you.
Dang, y'all the same way?
Stop fucking with you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You
like,
dead to me.
I'll be like, all right. My last words to you gonna be, all right then. And that's a wrap. It's over with.
I think
I shut you
I'm bad with it because I do what Jazz said not to do. I hold it in, and when I let it
You blow.
out,
You're
I
blowing up.
blow.
That's very unhealthy.
That's bad.
We've been
I
friends
really,
for a long time, and when you hold it in and let it go, it's a volcano.
yeah. You already told me I was a walking time bomb. Remember?
Yeah, I told you that years ago.
Yeah.
You are so much not like that anymore.
No, I'm
you,
not.
you used to be like that.
Yeah, I used to be like.
T
that.
was T childhood and a lot of stuff and all that kind of stuff. She was carrying that with her.
Yeah, I was
and
carrying
she
it.
didn't disassociate it then. Now it's a non-fact. It's a part of her testimony.
Yeah.
But back then she held it in, and I was like, if somebody just perfectly aligned some kind of situation with her, she at that point was a potential killer.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that was bad.
She was a potential killer. T was carrying around the weight of the world. And all of us like that are like that to some extent. Even with me, the friendship is so.
That's what I'm saying. You wasn't as bad as me.
I
though.
wasn't as bad as you,
Yeah.
but because I had so much love for you, and this recently have happened here, I'm the person that I'll stand on the side, and if somebody angers you, then I'm sitting up there looking at it like, okay, it's time for me to jump in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have those types of friends.
Yeah.
Wait,
We
but
have
you
those
know
type
what
of
though? I love my growth. I love the
Yeah.
fact that, a guy was telling me who I'm, whatever. He was like, we been should have did this. And I was like, no, it wouldn't have worked when you wanted it to work, because I had relationships I needed, I needed to heal from past relationships. I need to kind of find myself as a woman. It was just so many things that I was going through. Like I was going through things, you're older and all, you keep talking about what your mom and your daddy did. You're in your fucking 40s. You keep, just bringing up all the old shit, still living in the past. And I was living in the past for a long time. So I used to just throw people away, even if they did good shit for me. One thing they did wrong, you out the fucking door. And
people
that
make
bring
you
it back to
care.
what I was saying. You have to learn how to be a friend to people, to know what a friend is to you. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been through it
Me and
all.
my boy Vic talk about that all the time.
Yeah, I've been through it all, and I'm just so glad that I'm just in a whole better space, in my life. Like I had
think
to,
both of us are.
I had to forgive a lot of people, like especially like going through different relationships and stuff, especially with men. You holding on to anger because he ain't marry you or he wasn't with you, but I now know that wasn't the purpose of that relationship. You can learn, and it don't have to be negative. It probably was for you to learn from that situation. You know what I'm saying? It probably was for you to, learn yourself. You know what I'm saying? It probably was for you to.
It was for a season.
Yeah, it was for a season.
T and I met with me and T met through somebody that neither one of us speak to anymore.
They throwed us in the cross. They throwed us in the
I'm
cross.
going to the details.
We
They
not-
threw us in the cross, and it was just something. Sometimes your angels in people's life. Me and Jasmine met through somebody that neither us. We don't. It's not that we don't speak to this person. We don't communicate with them often.
Right.
I don't communicate with the person at all.
Oh well, I
You
don't
like
communicate
me.
often. You know what I'm saying? It's a once or
No,
twice.
no
With
issues
me,
there,
it's
but
no,
it's just I
no
don't.
issues.
Yeah.
It's not even no issues
Yeah.
with the person that we met.
No, it's not no issues, but thank God that I met you. Because that
thank God.
person really wasn't a friend of me, because she was telling you all my motherfucking business.
Right. And I never. And Jasmine,
See, that's what I'm saying.
See
she
what
was
I'm saying?
talking all of her business, and I never told nobody.
Yeah.
Well, that's me.
And then she came told me stuff about when, and then me and you, I don't know what it was,
It
but
clicked.
we just had a whole conversation. I just was running it,
And we were mutually running, and I was like, this is not a nice person.
Yeah.
And this person, you don't hear from them no more. They'll never reach out or whatever. But this was in, 2006, and we've been friends ever since. Me and
Yeah.
Jasmine met the same kind of way. And it's like the people closest to me in my life, I met on the funny style. My boy Vic, I always talk about. I met him in a McDonald's parking lot driving a smoking Cutlass. It's like, dude was in a whole smoking Cutlass. I started ribbing him. We petty in New Orleans. I was like, damn.
He ain't driving that no more.
Oh, Vic ain't driving that no more. Amen. But
I'm proud of Vic.
Blessings.
Vic Anthony Motor Cars, look him up. He sell cars. Got a whole used car lot to do, doing everything in the world.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, God is amazing because He will really, really let you walk through the fire and then come out smelling like a rose.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And some of my closest friendships, I mean, like I keep talking about the Marines and the police officers I hang with. I kept telling my boy Mo, I said, I don't want to meet them dudes. I don't want to meet no new friends. I'm on my Drake shit.
Yeah.
Right.
No new friends.
You
man.
know,
I
that's
don't wanna meet
the
them
dumbest. Let's be clear with that. That is
Jazz,
the
tell us about no new
dumbest.
friends.
That is one of the dumbest comments that I have ever heard.
You know Drake
in
trying to be down.
life. Yeah,
You
but,
want everybody, yeah.
but listen, I don't think Drake meant to make his money, not meant to make that song literal.
Yeah.
I have met some of the most amazing. I passed my LCSW because of a new friend.
Amen.
Listen, I have had social workers. I've been
Okay.
a social worker damn near 20 years. I have line sisters that are social workers, friendships that are social workers. It was somebody that I met through keto coaching who was like, hold on, I can make you a binder. Y'all, she didn't make me a binder this big. I'm talking about sister made the 7-inch binder with every test known to man,
Yeah.
every article that I needed to study. Like, everything was in it. Not only that, she called me daily. You study yet? Tell me about it. Like, constantly.
That's dope.
What you need from me.
That's
That's
what
a
I'm,
life,
and that's
but
what I'm
that's somebody
saying,
you keep around
Jazz.
for
It's
life.
like I was holding on to friends because of the years, but they really didn't
them
show
years
me.
don't mean
Yeah,
Let me
they
tell you
really
something.
ain't show me they were
Them
my
years
friends.
Let
have
me
you
tell
in
you
bondage.
where you mess up with them friends. You got to learn the difference between your Jonathan and your Judas when it comes down to friends.
Okay, break that down.
Judas was Jesus' friend for a long time.
Okay.
Supped with him, slept with him, and everything else. Made sure they was good. He was the disciple. He was the homie.
Yeah.
But he changed him over. Jonathan he met, and he protected Jonathan. Jonathan protected him from his daddy because his daddy was trying to kill him. So my daddy trying to kill David at the time, and he protected him.
Wow.
The daddy saying, I know you know where he at. I don't know where he at.
Okay.
But every time he's sending his people out there, go tell him move because my daddy on his way over there. You got to know the difference between your Judas
You
and
do?
your
Wait,
Jonathan.
and Jesus was so gangster. They sitting down eating. Jesus just said, "I know one of y'all go betray me."
Thank
Okay.
you.
And Judas
Thank you.
sat there and just didn't flinch.
And think about Jonathan. He defied his own daddy.
Right.
You know how heavy that was in biblical times?
Right.
I'm defying my old daddy for my friend.
Okay.
You got to know the difference between your Judas and your Jonathan.
Yeah.
But some of us going to hold on to Judas because Judas been our friend longer.
Judas.
Okay, and
I
Judas
went to
been
kindergarten with
backstabbing
Judas.
you.
Together. Wait, that's my boy. You see, we came up in grade school together. I've been knowing him.
Yeah, you think you know them, and it.
Cut that hair for sure.
Judy, for your birthday present, gave you an old wig that she will.
That's the truth, T. Why? Not me. No, not me a wig.
Not you. She got me a whole wig.
I
My
don't
son
do
was in
that.
the car like, "Mine ain't your friend." I said, "I know."
They had gnats flying out of it. And
Look, I
everything.
didn't. This whore ain't have a car. I used to bring this whore everywhere she needed to go. As soon as she got a little money or whatever, I think I borrowed like $30 from her. This bitch called me every day for that money.
God
My lights would have went off, but I would have gave her money back.
Oh, I gave her money back. But I'm just saying, like, you know, just being around people and thinking that you know them, you
But you
thinking.
see-
I
okay,
used to
so-
think they
Yeah,
were
but
my
that's
friends.
something in common.
So-
I ain't gonna lie. I would have introduced the kids to candlelight dinner. You would have got
So
that.
after that happened, how much long was that the first incident?
Nope.
Yeah. Was
nope.
that the second incident?
Nope.
So
Nope.
Was that the
you
third
like
incident?
No.
See, you kept. So when she did it to you the
Slick being
first time,
shady.
what made you stay there? What make you stay in a relationship
That
that's no
was
longer
because, like I
servicing
just
you?
told you, Jazz, I used to think because I knew them for a long time that they were my friend.
Let me tell you
That's the way
something.
I
See,
used
Slick
to
trying to
think.
tell you
We
something.
what, Slick?
Let me offer this word of advice.
Go ahead, baby.
And I learned this shit through family. Fucking with family. And
We
you
gonna talk about them
lifetime
next.
family. You gotta start learning to love people from a distance.
Ooh,
That
deep.
is like
far
my
distance.
life motto since my grandmother passed away.
Yes, indeed.
Like 6 years ago. Learn to love people from a distance.
Okay.
You can love them all. Love them. I mean, love them. You know, if something happened, be there for them. Like as far as like emotional support. Like you
I'm
know what
not.
saying?
I'm
Some
not.
stuff like
I'm
that.
not being there for you.
But at the
Fuck
end of the-
that. That's
but at the
draining.
end of the day, listen, no,
I
it's
ain't
not
doing that no
draining.
more.
It's not draining because you're not dealing with them on a regular basis.
Yeah, but
You're
that's
not dealing
your
with them on a
problem.
regular
I don't
basis.
want to deal with
At
that no
all.
more.
At all.
Because
You're
then,
not dealing with them at all.
but let me tell you how I am, Slick. I have a good heart where if something happened and I'm around, then I'm gonna start back talking to you.
So you
And-
feel pressure.
Yeah,
to do
so
that.
then I'm gonna be.
I'm not.
My daughter just told me stop doing that because I was like,
I don't have to-
you know
I can see I
what?
can
I
separate
said,
Queer
you know what?
another
I'm gonna give
Leo.
her another chance. Look what I said. I'm gonna give her another
separate.
chance. I said, I think she cool. My daughter was like, Mom, no. You just said she. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
My
But
heart is
listen,
good.
That's
My
something
good
you
Sagittarius sister go
stop
judge
thinking with
me.
your
From
heart
a
and start
distance,
thinking
mama.
with
With your mind.
head.
Yeah, yeah.
Slick, if I don't speak to somebody anymore and I pass them with their car on fire on the side of the road, I am going to continue to drive and I'm going to have a great fucking day. I could give a care about you.
I think that's true for. I know that's true for me. You know, my mama always say the thing you got from your daddy is you will act like somebody don't. I can literally live in this world. I can be in this room with you all day and act like you're not here. Because in my head, and I think people think I'm pretending.
That ain't nothing.
No, in my head, you're really not here.
Yeah.
Exactly. I
I've
don't-
accepted you're no longer in my world.
I see somebody that resemble you in the room, but I will never acknowledge you. And,
Don't.
and while we and look, Miss T is gonna perform, but I want our final conversation about the art of friendship, family relationships.
Ooh.
My dad's family, y'all might be watching. I adore y'all. My daddy's family is the best people in the world.
Now my
Shout
daddy's
out to
side,
my
they
NO
messy as
people.
fuck.
Shout out to the Browns, the Howards, the Stewarts, the Moores, all them. I love y'all to death. But my mama's side of the family, they were created, not all of y'all. Now my cousin Aramis that might be watching. But those people were created to seek and destroy.
Wow.
When Satan, they are Satan's kids.
I
Wow.
don't understand. I remember making a post on Instagram, and I was like, it's so funny how my own daddy, I can't go to my own daddy and ask him to move me, but I had to pay the movers $490. Remember I told you about that?
Yeah.
Why one of my aunties heard that and went told my daddy I was dragging for him? Wrong like a motherfucker, bro. You know, all my sisters listened to it and had to go tell my daddy, T didn't drag for you. You know? I don't understand why I got this one particular auntie that's just so fucking messy, bro.
What I mean, some
Will
people
cross you up, bro. It's ridiculous.
and I'm not talking about your auntie. I'm talking about in general. Sometimes people are not fulfilled within their own life. They don't
They
have anything
miserable.
to do.
Definitely.
I'm trying to say it nice. It's the holidays.
They miserable.
Their money not short. Their money not long enough. The only thing they have time to do is go to church and create mess in the family. They create mess wherever they go. It's kind of like having a Jerry curl. They leave residue everywhere they can go. But with that said,
That's a good one.
family feels that they have unwavering access to you.
No, they don't.
Family feels. I didn't say
Oh,
they
yeah.
did. They feel that they have unwavering access to you. They feel that they have the inside knowledge on you, and they make shit up as they go. And my mother's family was sent by Satan to seek and destroy.
I don't
Wow.
like that. Every time I go around my daddy people, and especially like the only auntie I feel don't do this is my auntie Rose. Shout out to my auntie Rose, coolest fam. They always talking about how you look, how big your legs is, how you dress.
That's old
One of them
school
told me,
dog.
oh, you got you had like one of those little jackets that come up here. Oh, you trying to dress like a small girl, huh? I was like, what the fuck?
Listen.
So Jasmine, how do we break up with our family?
Family is something that you were born into. You do not have to deal with it at all. Those are the people that you can cut off without saying a word.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is this your personal or
This
professional
is
opinion?
my professional opinion.
Yeah.
You can cut them off without saying a word. Why? You
don't
my
need to say
family. We
nothing.
related by for
You
what?
don't need to say nothing else, Jazz.
For what?
Jazz, you gotta talk to the friend, but don't talk
Listen,
to the family.
listen.
Jasmine, when
A
I'm in
friend,
Lakeside and I
listen.
see
Let me
my
tell
cousin,
you
what I
why.
do?
Let me tell you why I
Explain it
value
to
a
him, explain it to
friendship. Don't get me wrong. I value my friends. Shout out to all of my family and friends. Shout out to the Royals. They'll never be royal.
Okay.
Shout out to the Royals. Shout out to the Burficks. Shout out to the Holmes. I love my family. Love my family. However, I was born into this family. I did not get an opportunity to choose. Okay? Two people met. They decided to procreate, and here I am. I was born into this family.
Jasmine is
I did
called
not
hunching.
ask to be born. I was born into this family. With friends,
You
I
can
chose
pick
those
and
people.
choose.
So because I chose you for a reason. So let me see if I can work this out. If any relationship is no longer serving you, though, if you feel like it's valuable enough for you to try to get it right, get it right. But don't stay there and just keep dealing with it. God said, pray for those who despitefully use you, not stay there and let them keep using
But
you.
Jasmine,
I'm outta here.
But
For
Sarah,
real,
all right.
Jazz.
So to our messy, and we all have messy aunties. Well, how do
I don't really have messy aunties.
I
can't
do.
say that. But I don't deal with. Well, that's
that little
another
bitch is
story.
very messy.
Shout out to my mama Wanky. Let me tell you something. My mama's so cool, bro. She's so gangster. It's like I would call her and I'm like, look, I'm going through this, da-da-da-da. Like if I had a relationship problem, she'll give me some advice, but she'll be like, look, I don't want to get in that. You know what to do. Just cool as a fan. See my other aunties on my deck. Girl, but
Well, I really
everybody
only
gonna know your
have-
business.
Yeah, see, I really only had a very close relationship with one of my aunts, and she passed away.
Okay.
So I have several aunts, but I only had a very good relationship. I can say I use her example to show me what I know. I'm all my nieces and nephews' favorite aunt, but my nieces and nephews have great aunts.
Right.
Like my two sisters and I. There's never a moment where they call us and we're not there.
Right.
There's never a moment where they need and we're not there. Their parents don't call often, but when their parents do call, we there. And they know we not them kind of aunts like y'all talking about.
Yeah.
You gonna tell me something, girl, let me tell you what she like, that's not us.
Look at my boy Renee said Winfred Warrick is a good friend.
Yes.
Renee, I'll shoot somebody for you. Renee, my boy.
Oh, Renee.
Renee, my boy. I want to bring Renee on the show to talk about Katrina. He was rescuing people off the 3rd floor. Of the
Oh, we
St.
need to
Bernard
talk
Project.
about that. We need
But
to
we
talk
not gonna
about.
change the energy
No, but
tonight.
listen though, we need to talk about people that help during disasters and stuff like
But
that. That's a good talk.
Renee was
Good topic.
The one thing Renee, when he was telling me about the story about him with Hurricane Katrina and the St. Bernard Project, Renee, I can see the hurt behind his eyes.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think people still have PTSD from Hurricane
Definitely.
Of course.
Definitely.
When you
Of
literally
course.
were on the 3rd floor of the St. Bernard Project rescuing people.
That was like Pookie did in my brother cover of his book.
Yeah, I know.
He was holding his son because they had guards blocking him. So
Yeah,
he
that
went
was a nationwide
past.
picture.
Yeah, that was like a
We need
so
to bring that picture next week.
yeah, we will. We will.
We need to bring
There's
that.
yeah,
definitely
and-
a lot of
and-
people suffering from trauma.
Yeah,
from
the thing
that.
of it is-
unresolved trauma.
Look, and the thing of it is, like, they just passing, like, okay, Katrina happened and that's it. But nobody ever experienced that in our time.
No.
We heard about Bessie and everything through our mothers
Parents,
and
yeah,
parents
you're
and stuff.
right.
But with Katrina and stuff, like, we still need help. Like,
It's serious.
So let's bring
you
this
see how we get
circle.
scared when,
Yeah.
you know, when storms and stuff
we
come.
got out of the fog of Hurricane Katrina, and it's what how many years? It's 15 something.
I think so, about
15,
15.
It's
2005,
15
yeah.
years. So why is it that when trauma happens, like Hurricane Katrina and all of these different storms, personal problems, we can all help each other as one
That's
big
true.
family then?
We can.
Fuck
But in the-
COVID.
With COVID. You know, people
Whoever
are
been through
depressed
that,
about
everybody
tomorrow.
dying.
I hope everybody have a fantastic Thanksgiving. Be safe. We're not going off. I just wanted to wish that because I'm drinking. But but the thing about it is, we going through another disaster. This one isn't as bad as Katrina because we can maneuver. We didn't have anything for Katrina.
No. it
Yeah.
Some
shut
of
it
us
down.
didn't have anything. We had to go move to foreign places, but we all were there for each other, at least from me saying. But when I evacuated for Katrina, I had somebody trying to steal my money, my AT. But I'm just...
I hope you cut her off.
Wait, I had people buying
You
my
gotta
fucking. I had
When
people buying
she-
my furniture.
let me say this. Let me use.
Go ahead,
my,
go ahead.
Let me use my HBCU tone. When she transitions from life, I will never know. The last time I saw her was the last time I will ever see her in human form.
Wow.
Well,
That's deep.
Blessings to her life.
That's how bad I cut off.
I know.
But when you let me ask you this, because I keep hearing this cut off. When you cutting these people off,
It's a defense mechanism.
it is. But are you holding on to that unresolved anger? Because I want
That's
you to
bad if you
recognize.
Let me tell you about my anger. And Jasmine, you are the professional. My anger
don't want
feels
to speak.
good sometimes.
I don't speak as me. Oh.
Jasmine,
you heard what
listen
she
to
said.
me.
She won't speak as her. Stop doing her that.
My anger feels good to relive it, to just get angry all over again, and then to let it simmer down, and then something triggers it.
Really?
Oh,
that
I
feels
love it.
good.
Say, bro, you got problems.
So it feels
He-
good.
he
it
be
feels
evil
good
sometimes.
to keep
I
on
have an evil
reliving that
streak in me.
trauma.
Me too.
I have an evil streak in me because my heart is so pure, and I'm not using this as an example. My heart is so pure, I want everybody to win, and when you hurt me, it really hurts.
I just told
Okay,
a bitch.
but when you reliving it and it feels good to you, what are you doing about it?
Okay.
I don't know. I just...
That's the thing. So all you
love it.
doing is putting stress on your heart and building
I
cortisol
take
in your body.
amlodipine for my
Oh,
blood
Lord.
pressure.
Oh,
Bruh,
I
I just
Pastor
told a
Sarah.
girl, look, I just told a
I'm
girl,
sick of him.
I had remember that time you called me and I was fussing with this girl playing with my sister?
Yeah.
I told that bitch, I said, bitch, I don't give a fuck if today is your birthday.
Yeah.
I just went off like, I don't like when I'm like that because when I see red, just my mouth is just filthy.
This is a creative conversation that we have in the barbershop every week, too. My barber from Lafayette, he said, New Orleans people, y'all think y'all big, y'all think y'all bad. But New Orleans
We
people,
are.
New Orleans people will shut down the barbecue,
We do.
baby
Oh, yeah.
shower, wedding, funeral. It don't matter. You make us mad anywhere.
And we're known for it.
We
it's
known
it's
for
not
it.
something that I'm
My mom
proud
might
of.
roll down the aisle at True Vine, and we up in, you
that-
know, you never
that's
know.
why-
And listen, and
that's
it's
why
known
every city we go
throughout
to
the
outside
world.
of New Orleans,
But
they
look,
always closing shit.
We don't want to condone
New
violence.
Orleans-
No, we're not
You
condoning
don't.
So,
violence.
Jazz, being a professional, but today you want to be yourself.
Okay.
What are the solutions to
Yeah,
not bring
teach
that
me.
anger. Like,
Wait, let me say it. Suggest some coping mechanisms.
yeah.
Okay, it's back to what I was saying earlier. The first thing is to deal with that unresolved anger head on.
Yeah.
So venting, like if I one day when we have like a deep show, if I want to sit here and vent and tell all my family's secrets, y'all can cash at me and pay me out. So if I want to sit there and tell all my family's secrets and let all of it go,
There is a form of therapy that is called the empty chair.
okay.
You can actually sit there and talk to that person and release all of the anger and say everything
But they're
that
not
you want to hear.
sitting there,
But they are. They are. Because the point of it is you're letting that go.
Okay.
You're releasing it. And you're going to I'm telling you, once you release something that you've held on to for so long, just like you say, I like it because it riles you up.
Yeah.
It make you feel like
It's
you're
like
doing
drugs.
something. And it is doing something to you.
It's adjusting
working
my
on
dopamine levels in my
it
brain.
is, and it's
Oh,
working on your damn
no,
heart
that's
and building
bad.
That's
cortisol
smart, too.
around your stomach. That's all it's doing. Let me tell you something. Nobody should be living in your head rent-free years, 10
Well,
years
you
later.
know, I get triggered.
You do.
I get triggered.
And let me tell you why you get triggered. Because a lot of us do. Especially, let me ask you this. Have you ever had a friend, T, that did you something, say, when you was in your early 20s?
Yeah.
It's 10, 15, 20 years later, the friend, a different friend, do something similar to it, and it feels the same way.
Oh,
Bitch,
yes.
Did you just played with me? Now you done took on what that friend did
Did-
you, and now I got this.
So you
and
double
now I'm
transfer.
really ready to come out on
Yeah.
you, because I didn't been there. That's familiar. Baby, let me go ahead on and exit you out my life, and let me deal with this right now, and either the friendship gonna move forward or it's not.
And people gotta
Life
know.
is short,
they
and
gotta-
there's a lot of
right.
people in the
They
world.
gotta know that it's okay to leave people alone.
Yeah.
Stop holding on to people that then showed you that they don't fuck with you. Like,
So
for
I
real.
think
Like
the
Angela
three
says,
biggest
when
things-
a person shows you who they are,
Believe them.
And the three biggest things that I would say is address the issue in the mess head on. Do not allow it to keep going on and on. The first thing they do you that you do not like, don't sit there and wait. Address it immediately.
Effective immediately.
It-
That's my new
address
quote.
it in
I'm
a
doing
safe
it.
I learned something
environment.
tonight.
Yeah.
I'm doing
I
that,
learned.
Jazz.
I learned what
Yeah,
Jazz
for
just
real.
said because I had another incident with her, and I don't never get along. I maybe it's the mommy issues I had with my mom.
It definitely can.
But I forgave my mom. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember a friend I was cool with. She used to think it was just me not fucking with her. But I really released some shit on her and let her know, look, bitch, I know you knocked me for this. Bitch, you told people not to book me. Bitch, you did this. And she was like, I didn't know all that was going on. And I was like, yeah, that's why I stopped fucking with you. You know, but I held it in.
Don't do
That's
that.
bad.
Don't do
All
that.
right,
I
I'm
really
no
gotta
longer
learn on
effective
that.
immediately. I'm gonna
Yeah.
use what Jasmine taught us tonight.
I will too.
Address it immediately.
All right.
Address it in a safe environment and go at the person with how you feel. Don't go at them defensively with you did. Look, I feel like this. You played me. And
they gonna give you the same
they gonna
energy
give you the
back if
same
you
energy
come
back.
defensive, yeah.
So and let me tell you when it's appropriate to cut them off. If you feel like that relationship no longer serve you, and you done listed the pros and the cons, like y'all people was laughing when Cynthia, I think it was, said she did a friend contract. That's serious.
Yeah.
I make major decisions
Yeah.
like that throughout my whole
list,
life.
list the pros and cons and see where you are. If that friendship no longer aligns and no longer serve you, it's not a give and take. Cut that. Bye. And that person you don't owe an explanation to.
Right. I recently just did that with two guys that I was back and forth dating, right? I was like, hold up, this shit not right. I was like, let me write this down. I wrote it down, the pros and the cons, and I was like, you know what? Me and him are better. We better as friends. So I could be cool with him now. Long as he ain't getting my pussy, I don't give a fuck who he fuck with. But if I'm in that, I'ma always feel some type of way because I feel like you not being there for me like I feel you should be, but you not the person to do that. So if you're not the person to do that, I don't need to be giving you my goods. And I be telling girls to
Is
do
that
that.
what you
Like,
call a cookie?
And I can honestly say too, I can recognize when I look back, like I can recognize one time where I wasn't a good friend. I don't know if y'all
Yeah.
can realize.
We've
Yeah,
all been there, okay.
yeah.
I can recognize
Jasmine,
where
you a
I
wife,
definitely.
a mother, own several
Well, no,
businesses.
this was before I was any of that, but I recognize
school
where
before that?
I just wasn't a good friend.
You've
I
never
wasn't
been a bad
mature
friend to me.
enough.
I think I've been
bruh,
handle
let her talk.
Oh, I'm
I wasn't mature enough
I'm
to
drunk.
handle the friendship. I wasn't mature enough to respond to what was going on, and I felt like my role in that person's life was to be a protector.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's crazy because I'm never in that position. But of this particular person, I was very protective. And when I realized that something was going on that didn't work, I was like, oh no. I needed to step in. But me stepping in overstepped my boundaries.
Right.
And that person removed themselves as they should have.
Right.
Because I was wrong.
Yeah.
But I can look back on that now and say that what I did wasn't being a good friend.
Yeah, and that's why, and that bring it back to what I was saying. You have to learn how to be a friend.
Yeah.
Because I used to do fucked up shit to people too. But the thing I used to do, I used to always play victim. I hate when people do that now because I don't do it no more. But I never
You didn't see it.
I didn't see it. So now I'm like, when I hear people, I be like, bitch, just get the solution on how you're gonna become better.
But playing
because
victim
none of us
is
not,
big, yeah.
they play victim a lot.
Some people will
because it's
play
happening.
victim.
Some
It's
people have
happening.
master's degree.
They done mastered
have
the art of
master's
playing
degrees in
victim.
playing victim.
Especially when you know you got them wrong and you put them on the spot, the first thing they want to do is cry.
That's their uncreative
And then they won't bring up all of their issues. So
Yeah.
and you find yourself saying,
Feeling
girl,
sorry.
Girl,
Oh,
bye.
yeah.
I told all your business because my mama lights had got cut
Bye.
off and she couldn't get her insulin.
That's a nut. Now that's a trigger. If you go and tell if I hear my business somewhere else,
Right.
that ain't a friend.
Right. And you know not to tell them motherfuckers.
Ooh, this a big one for me. How about this one? Me and you hang together,
Right.
But you don't mess with Slick,
Okay.
so I'm not gonna mess with Slick either.
Right.
I think Meg Thee Stallion just did an interview where she said something like
I ain't
that.
gonna lie, I
Like, if
used
my
to be like
homegirl
that.
don't mess with you, I don't mess with you. Listen,
if you
I
mess
don't
with
really
somebody
like
I don't
that.
mess with,
that's not me.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Baby,
I used to
Jazz,
be
I
like
appreciate you messing with me. Jazz.
listen. When you know, I told you I have some. One thing I'm gonna give everybody the benefit of the doubt with. I don't hang with anybody who is not a mature adult. I don't
Okay.
hang with children. I don't socialize with children. I don't intertwine with children. I don't engage children. So if I'm entertaining you, I expect you to be an
My
adult.
friend Ricky
Yeah.
taught me that. And you keep talking about, you keep repeating something. If a friendship doesn't serve a purpose in your life, let it go. And I try to learn something from everybody in my
That's
life.
right.
And my friend Ricky, shout out to Cake Fetish, best cakes in the
Hey,
country.
Ricky, my baby.
Ricky taught me that just because you don't like them,
That-
that has nothing to do
that's
with
it.
me liking
Yeah.
them.
That's
And
it.
and Ricky never knew this, but I was mad at her for saying it because I was so like, I'm so loyal. If you don't mess with them, I don't mess with
Oh
them.
no, baby.
She
I
told
didn't.
me
Let
like
me tell you
that.
something. I have relationships where people don't deal with each other, but I would have missed out on one of the best things in my life had I allowed my relationship with you to determine my relationship with her.
Right.
I have people in my life that some of my friends don't get along with them. But guess what? If I have an event, everybody gonna sit at the table. We gonna all eat, drink, and laugh together. It ain't gonna be no foolishness. None. Because it's not that serious. We grown.
Yeah.
And then who are you? Just because I love you, I can't love her too?
I'm
You-
telling
I'ma
you,
allow
I used
you
to
to
be
put-
like that. She corrected me on that because, and I'm one of
That's
the rare
dumb to
dudes
me.
that take advice from other people. I don't think I have it all figured out. At least
Mm-hmm.
I think that. And how she explained it to me made sense to me. You know, and my wife she always just say, "Well, you stop speaking to people, you all devastated." So, and I was like, you know what? She used to give me coping mechanisms. You know, let that shit go.
I
Move
wonder
on.
what the
Yeah.
audience have to say about that. Because that's
Zena-
something
Was
that
it-
always...
Hey, let me tell you something. Zena have a beautiful. I love Zena. Zena have a
Zena said, "I never knew
a beautiful
how to."
spirit.
Zena said, "I never knew how to be a friend until recently. Oh, I don't care if we not friends no more. I'm still not spilling the beans." That's
it.
You shouldn't
That's
do
it.
that.
It shouldn't happen.
Shout out
shouldn't
to
tell-
Irish P, my baby.
It
You shouldn't
happen.
tell nobody business because you don't mess with them no more.
And if you do, listen, you always, one of the things that that the Bible said, try the spirit by the spirit. If I'm hanging with you and I'm around you and you just met me and you running it on why you don't mess with Lil Lemon and why you don't rock with Apple
she
and
go
why
with
you
Lil
not
Lemon
messing
again.
with Miss Banana, you could believe I'm going to sit there and take it all in. But guess what?
Jasmine,
When
you
I
need
get
to
up from the
stop being
table,
friends with fruit salad.
you're not going to be friends with Jasmine either.
Wait, y'all. I've been through that. It was a guy I was dating, right? And I met one of his friends. This girl dragged for this boy so much, bruh. And he never dragged for her, right? So I just started looking at her different, like, you don't even know me. You know I'm Miss T. but you don't even know me, but you telling me all his business.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I didn't feel comfortable with that because I'm like, you've been knowing him way longer.
Mm-hmm.
You just met me. Bitch, I can go back and tell him everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that shit.
You got to watch that.
That was her way of trying to create a friendship or a relationship
Based on mess.
Miss T.
Oh, yeah, and look,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
get
With
when
Miss
some
T.
shit went down and I went and told him, she was like, you his friend or you my friend? I was like, well, why I got to be like that? I'm cool with you. I fucking love this nigga. Like,
I'm his friend. I would have I'm his
Yeah,
friend.
y'all got your own.
yeah, I'm
I
really
know
his
this
friend.
is
Yeah.
Miss T, you sure have dated a lot.
What?
Get the fuck, bro.
When
What's
we
the problem?
perform.
What's the problem with
No,
that?
I'm teasing.
I'm single.
Why people feel like they gotta share other people's issues with you know what I'm saying? Because
we live in a reality show society.
I think the person that's running it about somebody.
I don't get that. That's why I say let's ask the audience about that because I'm still waiting on somebody to answer that with me.
Why?
Why
It
could
hurt me, not you.
all us cool? You no longer mess with T. Well, Jazz, I don't mess with T no more, so I don't go on our show no more. What that have to do with me?
Right.
Exactly.
She ain't never did me. Let me put this disclaimer out there. It is situational and conditional. Because
Yeah, it
it depends on what you did to my friend. I want to be clear.
It definitely depends.
You do my friend too much, it's gonna be a problem.
If I fall out with Miss T, you better not come on this show no
That
more.
have nothing to do
fuck?
with me. It's situational and conditional.
Slick.
I'm letting you know up front
Why
now.
don't you tell us a situation you didn't have with some fake friends or whatever, and how you
And then Miss T
how
is
you
gonna
dealt
perform.
with it? What was your solution?
Slick shot him.
My solution
I'm fucked up.
to a fake friend issue was basically, like we said
It's
earlier,
the fucking Lacer.
cut them the fuck off. Just
Yeah.
cut them the fuck off.
My boy.
I don't even need to tell you why I cut you off. That's not even.
Wait,
I'm
but
wasting
why?
my
No.
energy.
But look,
I'm
Jazz.
wasting my
No,
energy.
Jazz said we
I
should
know
tell
what
them
Jazz
why,
said we
right?
should- I know what Jazz said we should do, but I'm telling you what I do. I think it's a waste of a conversation because at the end of the day, my mind already made up. I'm not fucking with you. So regardless whether I talk to you about it or not, the end result is still gonna be I'm not fucking with you.
So the relationship didn't serve you.
It's done. Yeah.
It
done.
didn't serve you.
That
You
shit
weren't
done.
gonna
But I am
anything.
going to. I was just recently criticized by somebody that's very close to me on today about my personality. So I'm going to try Jasmine's coping mechanism. I'm going to say, especially with my dear wife.
What they said about your personality? I
They
won't
said
know. I'm gonna let you know if
when
you
I
did right.
get angry, when I get angry, I shut down and it radiates negativity through the room.
Yeah, you do.
And when they told me that, I listened to them because it's not my intention to shut the room down. It's just that I want to just be quiet.
Right.
And when I want to be quiet, I guess everybody's
But you're
used
not
to.
being quiet. Your body language is radiating.
That's what I was told.
And see, you a big personality. People draw.
Yeah, they're
they
ready
draw
for
to
me
you.
to shuck and jive. I can't shuck and jive all the
Yeah,
time.
So your body, they used to you coming in there being Winfred.
Right.
The whole room consumed,
So when
and you
shut
sitting
down,
there.
Everybody shutting down.
I took that as constructive criticism, and this person really, really loves me.
That's good.
It's so I took it as constructive criticism. It's going to take me a minute to adjust because the pure Leo in me and the pure petty that I am, when I'm in a bad mood,
man say he is
when
pure
I'm in a
petty.
bad mood, I do want everybody else to feel it, but that's not fair.
It really ain't friend.
It's not fair.
And at that point, it's so much energy. Address it and move on. You listen. We gotta get in the headspace and not wait till 2020. We gotta get in the headspace now. Ain't no person walking.
And this
with two
specific
legs
person, Jasmine,
gonna take me out of. You
this-
not about to
wait.
grab my energy like that.
But
Right.
let me tell you what this person told me. From the front door, just say I'm having a bad day.
yeah.
And that will allow everybody to navigate away from you or to adjust themselves because they waiting for me to walk into the room and be me.
But this a personal situation or a business?
No, this is a personal / business situation, and it was
'cause
constructive.
Yeah.
You don't have to defend me. They were telling the truth.
Yeah, but I'm saying if it's business, you gotta leave your shit at the front
Shit,
door.
if you could tell me I was a walking time bomb. I mean, come on now.
No, but I
I could have
took the
been offended
criticism.
about it. I could have been like,
I wanted better for you,
yeah, but I'm saying though, I could have.
and that was constructive criticism.
But I could have
received
clicked out on you, like,
Yeah, and
but I
would've took
didn't.
it. I would have took it.
cause I really was I was a ticking time bomb.
Yeah. I always prayed for you.
I know your prayers helped.
Don't start crying because you're drunk.
Who's gonna cry? I'm a big girl. What am I crying
What you
for?
singing today, baby?
I'm gonna sing "Love Creeping." Why you acting funny?
Oh, she drunk.
Oh,
She giving a concert. She is definitely drunk.
She drunk.
where's the mic stand? Don't go to commercial. They can stay right here. Give me that mic stand. We about to
She
roll this
drunk.
bitch. Fuck that.
True Tea with legendary Miss T. We sponsored by LaSierre Honeycomb.
Hold up, I got some announcements that I have to make. I have a busy December. Thank God, I am so grateful. Let me tell you
Loan me
something.
$20.
This motherfucker here is a mess. Okay, so November the 28th, we have the ladies' night with Keedy Black hosting it. We have the Ghetto Twins and me, myself, legendary Miss T. I'm performing at 7140 November the 28th. Okay. The next one we have is the NOLA One Night for Legends. We're gonna have the Trophy Chocolate. You ever heard of that person?
That's Jasmine, good friend.
Oh, that's your good friend. All right,
Shout
that's
out
the
to
host.
Trophy.
We're gonna have Miss T, Cheeky Black, Lady Red, Partners in Crime, and Kilo.
Kiki.
He's gonna be performing.
You ain't heard that since
Hold up,
89.
I'm going through my DMs, and I got my. Let me tell you something about Jamie. I love Jamie. Jamie is a certified hustler. She do hair, but she been throwing the biggest pop-up shops like lately across the river or whatever. So she have a
Wait, across the river mean East Bank or West Bank?
this side of the
On the
river.
West Bank.
The West Bank, West Bank, yeah. She have a hair care line coming out called 7 Gems, and I'm gonna be performing there. That's gonna be December 6th. Also, I gotta get the location for Atlanta. I'm gonna be in Atlanta for an old school concert for New Orleans. That's gonna be December the 26th. Also, I have something on the night. I'm busy this month, y'all. Yeah.
Booked and busy.
I am so grateful. And
Loan
you
me
know,
$20.
the thing of it is, like, you have to manifest stuff in your life. You have to just speak goodness in your life. You have to speak positive affirmation in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, COVID is going on, people losing jobs and everything, but I recognize that God gave me the ability to still work, and I am so grateful for that, y'all.
That's right.
I'm grateful for that. So we're gonna do a show tonight, okay?
So wait, and get ready. I know y'all about to eat the roast, the fried chicken, the ham, the chitlins, the greens, the fried turkey, boiled turkey, turkey necks. Y'all about to eat 17 dinners tomorrow.
I bet you
But
my keto clients not.
We are going to put. We are going to do a keto challenge.
I got a 30.
Jazz the Motivator is going to do a keto challenge in January. We with how many pounds we gonna lose in January?
I'm actually I'm running a sale for Black Friday. I mean for Cyber Monday. Everything that is keto related and
Okay,
fitness
yeah.
related is going on
You
sale
wanna
for
do love
Cyber
first or
Monday.
what?
Wait, T.
Oh, go ahead.
No,
I'm
she
sorry.
good. You can follow me at Jazz the Motivator or follow me on Facebook at Jasmine Burfict Gillis. It's like perfect but with a B. Jasmine Burfict Gillis. I'm actually doing the keto challenge. They're finishing up now. I have one girl who's projected to lose 34 pounds in 6 weeks.
Okay,
The minimum, I don't know, but it's probably like in the high 20s.
Good.
But the minimum weight loss in those 6 weeks, they has lost minimum 18 pounds.
Ooh, that's deep.
So 18 pounds in 6 weeks, and we're going to do another 6-week challenge like that.
Well, we putting together a big old challenge for
Yes.
True Tea, and it's gonna be in January. I'm not gonna pick out tomorrow. I didn't pulled off a couple pounds myself.
Yeah, we need to do the keto
So-
challenge here.
We gonna get healthy. A very very good friend of mine passed a few weeks ago over some avoidable stuff. I'm not gonna put his business out there,
Yeah.
but it's just that black men over 40 need to get it together.
That's the hurting feeling when
Yes.
you find that.
Black men over 40. I can't speak on behalf of a female. I can speak on behalf of a male. Over 40 years old, it's time to not eat bacon. It's time to stop drinking as much and all of that. You know, it's just time to get healthy.
It
Okay.
is. Especially with this second wave of COVID, we can do it.
Yeah, you don't
Okay.
want all these underlying issues. But now,
Come on, I'm ready.
what y'all been waiting for?
Okay.
Legendary Miss T. She about to do a little mini concert. She done got the LaSierre in her, and she ready to perform. LaSierre, honey cognac.
You ready?
Let's go.
The sixth wall. Where my sixth wall people at? Where y'all at? Y'all gotta stand up and let's represent tonight. Come on. Free your mind on that earth that I have. Cause I got a lot for me and I got a lot for you. Wanna wanna smoke all night long, wanna have your mind gone. Come on, baby, let's get blown. Listen to the radio. Yes, that's on my mind. Gotta have it all the time. If you come to my crib, that's all you will. Free your mind all the time. Cause you know that it's one of us. You can't fade it. Let your body free. Free your mind and get blown. No need to bring a gun. Come on, y'all, we having fun. No need to start a gun.
Let's go.
Sing it. Let's go.
Ooh.
That sixth wall.
Ooh.
That third wall.
Jermaine and Dupree, come smoke a little herb with me.
Ooh, that Magnolia. That's where they had them soldiers. Let's bring them all the way back, Slick. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Turn it up, let's go. Dog ass niggas. Sunday niggas. Let's go. Dog ass niggas.
What? Creeping.
Them niggas be creeping. Them niggas be creeping. You better watch. All them niggas are dogs cause they try to run the game. They always creeping. The shit is a shame. You in love with this nigga cause you had a child. It don't mean nothing because he still act buck wild. He's talking that shit about.
He don't let him
He
hold.
always creeping, so you will never know. When he know we got you, that's all they get played. That's why you don't trust them niggas in the world. It's hard when you in love, someone's supposed up. Fucking you one night. It's a shame cause you're messing with people's feelings. And when your heart broken,
You need some fucking healing.
sometimes I wonder, what's the reason again? Playing with that shit and you wind up getting buried. That's why you don't play them games. Cause they believe you and you fucking family your pain. That's why I take notes on these niggas and I don't trust them dog ass. Let's go! Dog ass niggas. Stunt ass niggas. I need to hear your audience. Where y'all at? Just get on the mic, come on. Creeping. Creeping. Come on, Win. Creeping. Come on back up.
You better watch
him. Creeping. Them niggas be creeping.
Let's go, T.
Them niggas be creeping. You better watch them niggas. Come on, up your ass, you can't make it. Get yourself a short, you know you can't. So you gotta have a brother with some ends. Making that cash money that can buy you a fucking Benz. You can't mess with that bitch if he broke. If you ask you how you live, tell it
Put it in low.
Cause he would try to be the one to play you like a fool, still messing with a lot of hoes. Come on, rule number one, you gotta beat him in his own game. Because a nigga get mad when you dog him the same. He could dog you out and that's alright. But if you dog that bitch out, he be ready to fight. So be a bitch in the street and be a bitch at home. And if that nigga don't like him, he was fucking ass alone. Pack shit up and ride out. Let's go, y'all, come on.
If you don't trick,
Don't fuck him, just take his money.
what
and
you
go.
gonna do, T?
If it don't trick, don't fuck him, just take his money and go.
Oh.
If it don't trick, don't fuck him, just take his money and go. If it don't trick, don't fuck him, just take his
Let's
money and
go.
go. So you gotta play a nigga how you wanna be played. Make that nigga trick his money before you open your legs. You gotta be strong and be hip to that game. Get a stupid ass bitch. I was born to be a player till I motherfucking die. Gotta get all I can get. Bitch, I ain't gon' lie. So nigga. Come with the men. I will talk to you. Or even talk to your friend. Because that bitch might not be true to you. So do it to that bitch before we do it to you. Yeah. Because that bitch might not be true to you. So do it to that bitch. Let's go. Trick. Don't fuck him, just take his money and go. If it don't trick, don't fuck him, just take his money and go.
Let's go,
If it don't
T.
trick, don't fuck him, just take his money and go. If it don't trick, don't fuck him, just take his money and go. Hey, cause I'm a ruler. Hey,
I still ain't know the words.
tell me why you
acting bad with your kitty cat?
Tell me why you
Still don't know the words.
see with all your money.
Tell me why you acting bad with your kitty
Let's go.
cat?
Hold up. Say, boy, why you acting funny? You never wanna give me no love and no money. You want some ass, don't wanna give up the cash. You wanna sex me and tell your boys to laugh.
Go.
Tell I finish out about the things that we do. Keep running you, my woman love for you. You wanna sex me, but I wanna pay my
Yeah,
bills.
yeah.
Me and Lion saying we gon' have a house on a hill. I don't understand me. Wanna cry when he get 10 years in the pen, but it wasn't like that when it was home. Now you keep on calling my cell, you're grown. Now I see you ain't no man. You supposed to support me every way that you can, but you only around my body. And now I see you don't have no love for me. Why you acting funny with all your money?
Tell me why you acting bad with your kids.
Why? Tell me why. Tell me why. Oh, why? Why? Tell me why. Tell me why. Oh, why? Come on, man. You acting funny.
Oh.
You acting funny.
Oh.
You acting funny with all that money. Come on.
You acting bad.
You acting bad.
You acting bad.
You acting bad.
You acting bad with your kitty cat.
Come on. You acting funny.
Oh.
You acting funny. You acting funny with all that money. Come on.
You acting bad.
You acting bad.
You acting bad.
You acting bad.
You acting bad with your kitty cat.
All right, y'all.
Let's go. Legendary Miss T, winner session. Spotify, Apple Music. We shooting this video soon. It's gonna be a straight up move.
Okay.
Boy, I wanna rock with you and love on you, baby. Send that pic through text, you
This
got
is
me
sexy
going
song.
so crazy. I'm feeling you. I wanna please you. I wanna do you. I wanna bless you, boy. Don't put me in a category with them other girls. I told you before, stop playing with me. I will rock your world. I'm feeling for you.
Oh.
I miss you. Give
Come
my
on, T.
love to you. My number one traffic boy. I want your love, your love, your love. Hey, I want your love, I want your touch, I want your love. Hey, I'm feeling you, boy, I'm feeling you, yeah. I'm loving you, boy, I'm loving you, yeah. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you, yeah. I'm feeling you.
Come on, T.
Turn off the lights for a great night.
Yeah.
Make it feel good, make it feel right.
What you gonna do?
Make the bed shake to the sunlight. Then we back at it in the moonlight. I just wanna be with you, giving my love to you, spending this time with you, sexing you the whole night through, hoping you climax too. Hey, yeah, I'm in my zone, on my level, babe. Yeah, that little Sarah got me tipsy, babe. Bring your sexy body to me. Put your love on me.
That little Sarah got her gone.
I just want your love. I want your love. Your love.
Did you hear Jazz?
Your love.
Jazz say it do.
Your time.
Okay, so what else y'all
Your
want to say before we
love.
close this show out?
Yeah, I want you to do my song. They have a deep cut on the thing. It's feelings involved. Come on, T.
Okay, thank you.
Yo.
We can sit here and do it. You want to sit here and do it?
You got feelings involved?
Fuck no.
Oh, I could do it my way.
No.
I gotta-
Let's do this and then we out. You tripping. No.
Come on, let's go. Let's roll it. I'm drawn too. Turn this shit
Come
up.
on. Ow. Ooh. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Come on. Ooh. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey, took me a long time to see that you didn't want me.
Go.
But I didn't see the beauty inside of me. So focused on trying to make it work. I can't see that. I didn't love myself. No. Come on, Will. Getting all emotional, raptured in pain, stuck in my own way. Damn, I got my feelings involved, And he showed me every day he don't want me at all.
This is my song.
Damn, I got my feelings involved. And he showed me every day he don't want me at all. Oh, hey, I know you're not true. Gotta find a way I can get over you. Hey. You never really wanted me. All the things we did together was playing locked up memories. The love we shared was just a lie. So caught up in his dream, I didn't see mine. Can't believe that you would do this to me, baby. Driving me crazy. Hey, hey. He don't. He don't. Hey, he don't. He don't want me. He don't want me. Hey. This motherfucker don't know the words.
I don't.
I will never give my heart.
I don't.
Hey, to someone that don't deserve it. No, no, no. I will never give my love.
Whatever shit.
To someone that don't feel the same way. To run don't make it right, and it don't make it right for you to leave me on.
Feelings involved. Yeah, he showed me everything.
So what? I'm a background singer.
Everything he don't want me at all.
The feelings involved. Yeah, he showed me everything.
What I
At
tell
all.
you, I'm over you, baby. Da, 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 da.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
I'm over you.
True T, legendary Miss T. Major shout out to Recite, Jazz the Motivator, DJ Slick, Winfred Warrick, legendary Miss T. Shop, go listen to Winter Session, Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes. We'll holler at you next Wednesday. Peace and love. Happy Thanksgiving, happy Thursday.